The Spartan who made this is Sparta famous. What if I told you the most famous Spartan phrase in history was never actually shouted the way Hollywood made you believe? The legendary cry, "This is Sparta," has echoed across memes, movies, and pop culture, but behind it lies a brutal story of real blood, real sacrifice, and the warrior who embodied everything Sparta stood for. Rediving into the life of King Leonidas, a Spartan ruler who led 300 warriors against an army of over 100,000 Persians at the Battle of Forget the slow-motion kicks and CGI capes. The real Leonidas was tougher, grittier, and more terrifying than Hollywood could ever show. The making of a Spartan King Leonidas wasn't born to be king. He was the third son of a Spartan king and never expected to rule. But Sparta trained every boy to be a warrior. From Arhe Leonidas was thrown into the Agogia, Sparta's brutal military school, where boys were beaten, starved, and forced to fight to the death just to prove they were worthy. This forged Leonidas into the iron-willed leader we know today. In 480 BC, Persia's King Xerxes invaded Greece with one of the largest armies in ancient history. Leonidas knew Greece was divided, weak, and unprepared. But Sparta had one rule: never retreat, never surrender. So, with just 300 Spartans, Leonidas marched to the narrow mountain pass of Thermopylae. Why? Because the cliffs and sea created a bottleneck where Persia's numbers meant nothing. For 3 days, Leonidas and his men cut down waves of enemies. Spears snapped, shields shattered, and still the Spartans stood. Ancient historians describe them as fighting like lions, laughing, singing, and taunting their enemies even as they fell. Here's the truth: Leonidas didn't yell, "This is Sparta," while kicking someone into a pit, but he did deliver one of the coldest lines in history. When Xerxes demanded the Spartans lay down their weapons, Leonidas replied with just 2 words: "Molen labe." Translation: "Come and take them." That's the real Spartan defiance. Short, sharp, and deadly. Leonidas and all his men were eventually killed, betrayed by a local who revealed a secret path. But their stand became a symbol of resistance. Greek cities-states united, and within a year, Persia was defeated. Hollywood gave us a meme, but history gave us something far greater. A king who chose death over dishonor, and whose words still inspire warriors, soldiers, and freedom fighters today.